Hey Vols! So as you guys know, Jennifer and I love watching TV. Well, maybe you guys don't know, but yeah, me and Jennifer love watching TV. So what we're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks, or whenever we feel like it, is doing more TV recaps for you guys. So this week I'm going to be doing The Game because this is definitely a show that I'm really into right now, and I don't know if you guys are even still watching it or not, but I'm definitely tuning in. So make sure that if you missed this week's episode, or if you just want to see my thoughts on it, that you stay tuned. Alright, so let's get on into it. So the episode starts off and Charnay is tossing Jason's stuff out in front of the house because basically she's all like, hey man, you cheated on me, I don't want to see you right now, get out of my house, this is your house, get out my house, take your stuff, leave, da-da-da-da-da-da. Just tossing his stuff out, waiting to exhale style, like, psst, alright, I don't want to see you, get out, whatever. Alright, so then Jason rolls up, he sees his stuff laid out, he's like, wait a minute, what is this, why is my stuff on the ground? Charnay slams the door, they got the little kid over there, Jason's daughter, Jason and Kelly's daughter, I forgot her name, Brittany, and she's sitting up there like, my new black mama gonna, get me this and get me that, da-da-da-da-da. She gonna give me a car. You at the house, daddy, whatever. So Jason's trying to get in the house, and like I said, Charnay slammed the door. And before he even has a chance to even realize, what's going on to get her back in the house, he tries to open the door, and guess what? The locks have been changed. She changed the locks on him. Charnay's furious. She don't want nothing to do with Jason, even though Jason is so sexy. But anyway, she don't want him in the house. So Jason's like, let me in the house. He's sitting up there trying to get back in. Alright, so then they flip the script and they are in Malik's restaurant. The restaurant with the girls with the big booties or whatever. And his mother, Tasha, walks in and Malik's like, hey, did you find out who the baby daddy is yet? Did you have lunch with them? Whatever. Did you tell them that they might be having a child or whatever, or that, whatever. So basically Tasha's like, oh well, they stood me up, whatever, they don't want nothing to do with me, yada yada yada. So Malik and Tasha basically get to fighting about the baby, and Tasha falls out and she's like, oh, she's an older woman carrying a child, so she can't deal with all that drama right now. So on the flip side of that, TC's worried about his little business because, he's having that little salmonella thing or whatever issue. And yeah, that's going on the sideline. And yeah. Alright, so fast forward, Kiera is sitting in her house, chilling flat on her hair, singing and dancing, having a good time. And she goes out and grabs some wine. She comes back, flat irons on fire. So basically she has to move in with Blue. She knocks on Blue's door. Blue, hey, what's up? Woo, the house, my place is on fire. Can I move in? Da-da-da-da-da. And Blue's like, alright, cool, because they back together now. Since last week, they got back together, but they're definitely back together. Alright, now fast forward back to Jason and Charnay. Jason he's found a way to semi get back in his house. I guess he's saying by like the kitchen area, whatever, where there's like a little, balcony, whatever type of thing in front of the house. And he's out there with his stuff. He's got this guitar and he's basically singing to Charnay like, yeah, I'm back over here, you gotta look at me through the window type of thing, trying to get back in the house, all that type of good. Alright, so fast forward to the hospital, or basically their private doctor or whatever, because they're not actually at a hospital, she got a private doctor. But anyway, they're sitting there with the doctor, and the doctor accidentally reveals to Tasha that yes, she is having a girl. And with this revelation, Malik is just kind of like, whoa, I'm having a sister, I can't be letting dudes, treat her, bogus or whatever, because Malik has always treated women wrong. Y'all know that if y'all watch the show. Like, Malik has never done women decent, and the fact that he has a restaurant called Fats or whatever, Fatties, and it's celebrating the beautiful side of a woman's behind, you definitely know that yeah, he doesn't appreciate women. So he's kind of looking at things in a new light, like, wait a minute, I'm gonna have a baby sister, I gotta start doing things right and treating other women right. So yeah, he's kind of had a revelation pretty much. Alright, so let's get back to Kiara and Blue. So they're sitting there chilling at Blue's house, and basically they're having fun. They're bonding, they're playing DDR, you know, watching movies and just having a good time. They're enjoying playing house, as you will. And Blue's kind of digging this. He's like, oh, okay, Kiara's, you know, staying at the house, you know, Kiara's having fun. So they're just chilling. They chilling, they having a good time, you know, staying in the house, playing house, doing whatever. Alright, so then we flash forward back to Jason and Charnay, and there's like this weird scene where Jason is like serenading Charnay with this guitar, and he's singing a Lil Wayne song. What's that song about the love? That How to Love song. Trying to put it together, how to love. Okay, I can't sing, but you know, he's sitting there singing it to him. And you know what? The whole time they're sitting there playing this song, they doing like a little, you know, montage thing. And they actually show Jason singing this song. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Is that really him singing in real life? But I don't really know. But he did sound kind of decent though, so I don't know. Alright, so Charnay hears Jason singing, and she grabs her car keys, and she's just like, oh, so confused. You know how women are. Man cheats, they don't really know what to do right away. It's kind of like, okay, well, you know, my man cheated, but I still like him, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. So anyway, she grabs her keys and she goes over to Tasha's house because she needed some type of revelation. So she's at Tasha's house yelling and screaming at her. She's heated, and Tasha finally reveals to her that, you know, Jason didn't actually cheat with Kelly. They was just talking all night or whatever, you know, nothing happened. They didn't have sex. And he made all that stuff up about him crashing the car and, you know, all that other stuff. They have a little bonding moment, and you know, Tasha and Charnay, they go at each other's throats, but then, you know, they flip the script and they buddy again. So it wasn't a huge ordeal. You know, they back being friends, and Tasha's like, oh, I'm having a girl, I'm so excited, da 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 da. And Charnay's like, okay, cool, you know, I'm happy for you. We having a girl. Da 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 da. At the restaurant again with Malik, and he's in front of all the girls working at Fatty's, and he's like, you know, I'm being so disrespectful to y'all, and I'm sorry. You know, I've been a womanizer. Da 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 da. I'm gonna change my ways. Y'all getting more money on your paycheck or something like that. And then he brings in these dudes who are wearing like tank tops, and I guess they're gonna have guys working at Fatty's now. So yeah, it's not just about objectifying women. It's also about objectifying men at this restaurant. Who knew? Alright, so now we back at Kira's and Blue's place, which I'm gonna call it now because, you know, Blue is really feeling her. He's like, oh, wait a minute. He's up here like making strawberries, chocolate covered strawberries and stuff, melting the chocolate and putting on the strawberries. So yeah, he's really feeling Kira at this point, and Kira finds out that her place has been fixed up and that she can move back home. And Blue's like, wait a minute, hold up, you know, how about we just stay together forever? And Kira's like, are you proposing to me? You know how women are, we jump to conclusions, but he did say forever, so you know, forever is a long time. And then Blue's like, nah, you know, we're not going to get married right now. I'm not proposing right now. But, you know, I just want you to move in. Shakira's like, wait a minute, so we're not getting married, but I'm going to be living here rent free? Okay, well, that's cool, too. So she's all happy. So basically, they moving in together, and they moving on with their little story. So we flip the script back to Charnay and Jason. And Charnay tells Jason, you know, she goes back home. She tells him, she's like, hey, you know, I forgive you. You know, and Jason's just like, I really love you. I didn't want to lose you. I had to make all that stuff up because, you know, I'm dumb. And no, I'm just playing. He's just like, you know, feeling sorry for himself. Like, you know, I'm sorry, babe. Come on, you know, let me come back in, you know, blah, 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 take me back, all that stuff. So Charnay ends up taking him back, and she's all happy. She's like, all right, I forgive you, da, 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 da. And guess what? Jason reveals that, yes, he did do something with Kelly, and he kissed her, which we would know if y'all saw it 2 weeks ago. But if you didn't, yeah, he did kiss Kelly, but it didn't really mean anything, supposedly. So then the show pretty much ends, and next week we see previews basically showing that Brandy Charnay is gonna go ahead and try to get revenge on Jason, which is kind of, you know, silly, and she's gonna basically try to find some guy that she can kiss. So I don't know what's going to go down with that, but I guess we will see for next week's recap. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this week's game recap, and I will talk to you guys later. Alright, so thanks for tuning in to another recap, and this one is for The Game. This is my favorite show. Well,